Happy Friday, everybody. So good to see so many of your faces showing up on a Friday night. I'm really excited to share with you, really excited to see you guys. What a way to end the year. It's been a crazy year, a crazy last few years. It's no secret that the world has been changing and that it's continued to change and that inflation is real. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and we're just going to jump right in. Alrighty. My name is Brittany Hitch. I am a Royal Diamond in Q Sciences. I've been with this company for 2 years. This is my sweet family in this picture. My husband, Nick, and I have been married for 12 years. My oldest daughter is Emmy there on the left. My middle is Luca. She just turned 6 on Christmas Eve. It still feels so weird to call her my middle because we have a new surprise baby. Capri is 3 months old today. We live in Franklin, Tennessee. We love it here, but I am born and raised California. And while we were living in California, my husband, Nick, he was a police officer and he got hurt on the job. He got in a fight with a guy, blew out his knee. And what that did was it ended his career instantly. He got medically retired. We didn't have a backup plan. And in an instant, we lost 2/3 of our income. We lost all of our medical benefits, everything, like you guys just wiped. With just no plan B. It was crazy. But Nick is amazing and he can pick up and do and figure anything out. He's a jack of all trades. And so he started learning web development and he's gotten really, really good at it. But the problem was, it wasn't making our ends meet that quickly. And so we would overdraft every single month. We would max out every single credit card. If you were to look back at our overdraft fees, you guys, you would like want to throw up. It was terrible. At one point my phone got shut off. I went to make a phone call and it just beeped. And I was like, what is that beep? And I was like, oh, we didn't pay the bill. That's what happens. There were countless arguments of, well, we didn't pay this bill or that bill. Is today the day that the lights are going to get shut off? Or is today the day that the water's going to turn off because we didn't pay it? It became a really stressful place in our home. It took a huge toll on our relationship. It took a toll on our marriage, on our kids. When it started affecting our kids, though, that's when it got real for me. Because you would have thought that all of those things, like my card declining at the grocery store, like that would have been enough to change the situation, but it wasn't. It wasn't until my oldest daughter, Emmy, asked my mom if she could bring home dog food for our dog, Bo. And when my mom asked me, she was like, Britt, what's going on? Like, is everything okay? Because you guys, if you were to look at my social media during that time, you would not have been able to tell. It is a straight up highlight reel. You do not see what people are actually going through. Even now, when I share my story of where we were, I'll get messages from people who knew me then. And they're like, what are you talking about? Like, that's not true. And I'm like, it is true. Nobody knew, not even my parents. So when my mom told me that Emmy asked for dog food, you guys, I was like, that was a rock bottom moment. That was a very defining moment in my life. I think we all have them. We all go through them, maybe not as severe or significant like that. Maybe you've never been that desperate financially, but in that moment, my back was up against the wall and I was going to do whatever it took to get out of that situation. It was a very dark period of time. We were desperate. And I had been watching people build businesses here in Q Sciences, and I had some experience in the industry. I had found some success, but I didn't know if I wanted to do it again. And I knew that if I was going to do this again, it had to be different. It had to check every single box and be different than anything else out there. And so when I was at my rock bottom, I reached out and asked questions. And after I got my questions answered, I felt like I was left with 2 options. Either this is way too good to be true, like run, or this is way too good to pass up. Like you got to go all in. That's what I did. I put my head down. I plugged into the systems that we have in place. And in 6 months, we hit the top position that anyone had ever hit so far. It was a wild monthly income that I don't even want to tell you because you probably wouldn't even believe me. But my favorite thing about the success that we have seen here is that it's not just me. It's not just my family going from tragic to magic. We've been able to help so many families supplement their incomes and change their lives. And it's been the biggest blessing that I could have ever asked for. So tonight, I just want to share with you, why Q? Why now? Why would you want to be a part of this? And again, I want to thank you for being open to taking a look at what we have here, because I believe it's pretty special. So for me, it starts with the right mentors. In my 34 years, I've learned that it's not always what you know, but it's who you know. It's who you're partnered with, who you're learning from, who's leading the ship. Our CEO and founder, his name is Mr. Mark Wilson, and our president is Mr. Jake Spencer. And you guys, these two men together, they own Q Sciences. There's no other owners, there's no other investors. It's just them. And if you didn't know, that's actually very rare for the owners to be as involved being the CEO and the president as they are. So Mark Wilson, you guys, the kind of success that he has seen in his life does not happen on accident. That kind of success happens on purpose. He's a 2-time Super Bowl champion. He had a wildly successful real estate career, and in his retirement, he lacked purpose, craved fulfillment. So that's where Q started. He wanted to make a difference in people's lives. And then Mr. Jake Spencer partnered with Mark to take this company from good to great. And we have not slowed down since. You guys, what Jake has brought to the table is over a decade of experience doing exactly what I'm doing right now, literally. A wise mentor of mine, Mr. Jake Spencer, has once taught me that the way that you measure who a mentor is, one of the things is someone who has done what you want to do. And so I'm really grateful for him in the way that he plans our momentum, the way that he pours into the field here. It's really different. It's really special. And not only who these men have been to me in business, but who they've been to me and my family, and the way they've poured into our marriage and poured into my kids. It's special and it's really different, but I'm going to stop talking about him and I'm going to introduce you to him, because tonight is really special. Clearly, nearly 800 of you have come not to hear from me, but to hear from him. So you guys, Jake, he is up at his lodge in the mountains with his family and taking some time away from them to come share with us why Q, where we're going. He's the president, he's the co-owner. He know without a shadow of a doubt, I would not be where I'm at today without what I have learned from him. So I haven't even checked. Jake, are you on?
Of course I'm on. You asked me to be on.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
I am on. I don't know if you have to pin me or what you want me to do.
Yeah.
But first off, I want to thank all of you guys for being on. And yes, I am up at the lodge. I guess, should I wait for you to pin me or you just want me to keep ripping?
I'm doing it now. Oh,
okay. You're doing it now? Okay.
Trying to. There we go.
Sounds amazing. First off, I was asked, actually today to jump on this. And I know this has been spread throughout a lot of Q Sciences. So there's a tremendous amount of people and new people on here. But the reason why I was originally brought on here was a very special group of people who, and you're all special, a new group of individuals who decided to partner with Q, Amy and Rachel, and many of you guys who are just doing some incredible things. And I want to say congratulations. I'll tell you why here in a little bit as I run analytics and data as an owner of Q. Second off, I'm excited for many of you, not just them, but many of you. I'll be seeing you here in a few weeks. I won't have this long beard, but it is snowing. It's supposed to snow upwards to 18 inches, over a foot here at the lodge tonight. And we're excited. I'm personally excited. It's the first time that my brothers, minus one, have actually been to the lodge, and I've owned it for many years. So they're all here. They're all out there. It's probably gonna get pretty loud. The Spencer side of the family is extremely loud, rambunctious. Many of you will be in this lodge in February, and I'm excited for you to come and experience that. And it's gonna be epic as we tweak and enhance things going into 2023. I'll go over the kind of the same talk I've had the last couple meetings last night and the night before. First off, I just want to say thank you. Those of you who are already partners of ours, family of ours, I want to say what an incredible year. Over about 18 months ago, my partner and I had an opportunity, a couple of them, because of what we were seeing in the industry, to actually go out, and we had some companies come to us and want us to acquire them. and merge them into Q. And we decided to hold off and save those resources. And we decided to really gear up. And those of you who have been around Q Sciences long enough to now know, the beginning of this past October, a few months back, we decided to get extremely aggressive. Essentially, I remember 12 Fridays in a row, 9 of them, there was some type of promo. No, 11 or 12 was a promo. It was crazy. And then we went into Christmas cash, and we just have really been looking at our compensation plan. And we're really poised and excited for what 2023 is going to bring. And I'll touch on that in the very end. But I wanted to say a couple of things first off. If I was sitting in my lodge last year at this time, which I was, and someone would have came to me and said, we're going to go travel the world and we're going to do 50 plus Q Sciences corporate events in 2022. COVID restrictions, sourcing issues, watching companies fall out of business. I just said, you're crazy. But that's just what our corporate staff did. And Brittany and Nick and many people helped and assisted. I was in Tennessee, I believe, 2 or 3 different times. I was in Europe twice, Japan a couple of times. It was just crazy to see what happened. If someone would have came to me and said, in 2022, instead of raising prices, Q Sciences is going to lower their prices, I'd be like, really? Okay, that sounds cool. But we did it. On Tuesday, on the CEO call, I invite you to join with my partner and I, as we're going to be lowering more prices. Just because it's okay to take advantage of COVID and blame everything on sourcing and lack of employment and those things, it's not the right thing to do. Just because something's okay doesn't make it right. We're going to lower the prices again on Tuesday. If someone would have came to me and said, Q Sciences is going to raise and enhance the comp plan 3 times in 2022, I'd be like, man, with whose money? But guess what? We did it. We did it with your help and your determination. And I got to tell you, there's 2 for sure ones coming in 2023. And now after the last 2 weeks of some great personal reflection, especially this time of year, I don't know what it does, but it makes you have these thoughts about where you are in life. I don't know why I'm not like that all the time throughout the months of June and July, but it's and I'm so excited because I'm going to present an enhancement to our advisory council next week. And I've always wanted to be able, for you who are seeing this, I don't care if you've been in a month, you don't matter. But if you do, but not right now. If you are seeing this the very first time, here in a little bit, I want you to be able to know hey, look, go hit our first earned position builder, pro executive. Yes, there's commissions, but I wanted to be able to say, sorry, I don't know who unmuted me, but you obviously did, or you muted me. But what I'm saying is I want to re-emphasize in our comp plan the importance of someone hitting the first couple positions in our company and making $1,000 in bonuses. And I think I've got it. I think I've got it figured out. I think here in the next couple of weeks, we're going to be able to sit down with someone and say, here's what your commissions are going to be. But oh, by the way, on top of it, for hitting Builder Pro Executive, they just raised it to $1,000 instead of $500. And I'm excited because there's 2 more comp plan things coming. If they would have said in 2022, we're going to open up 3 international warehouses, have a grand opening. Am I muted now again? No. Have a grand opening in Japan with a new office. I would have said we're stretching, but we did it. So here's what I want to do in closing to turn it back to Britt. I think there has to be 3 things on the table for all of us to have a super successful year in business. Because looking back, we can connect dots. I don't think any of us on here, regardless of our fear or whatever it's going to be, that we don't know there's an advantage of being a business owner today. There is numerous. I think the first thing is, I think you have to be marketing things that are kind of common sense. I think the hype and flash with what we've been fed all the time It has to be just a little bit unemotional. Here's something. Did you guys know that the last 3 years, the top 2 industries for growth, for revenue, oil and gas, health and wellness? Fastest growing. Isn't that crazy? Health, oil and gas is pretty simple because look what happened to gas prices. But health and wellness, now this is what I love our products because they work. But I'm not going to listen to any doctors on TV. I don't know what the guy's name, Fauci or Falcone. I don't know what it is. But what I am telling you is if Brittany and Nick said, hey, I tried this, Jake, it's helping me, I'm going to listen to what it is. I'm probably going to try it. I say this because we have products that work quick and we have products that last long term. It's no longer a question about what we should be supplementing. The question is, where are you getting it? Is it affordable? And does it work? Does it work? I'm not going to embarrass you with anything. So to talk on top of that, here in a couple of weeks, we're going to be unveiling Q Home. I will tell you right now, we've been trying over a dozen of the Q Home products. Now, it looks like all of you have brushed your teeth, but I hope to help you out with that in 2023. Looks like most of you have done your hair. A lot of you guys are doing dry shampoo. I won't do dry shampoo, but I will do something that's just as good as what you're using. It's safer for our environment. And guess what? You get paid off of it. Like, there's so many things. Over 70 products in this catalog are coming in this wellness line for Q Home. And not one of them, there's only one product of all those that's over $35. We need to react to what people are going through. It's going to be amazing. And we're just a couple weeks away from this. And then you got the convention in Australia. The second thing, you ready for this? You've got to be part of something that's moving. You cannot drive a parked car. You can't learn to ride a bike that's standing still. Someone said, well, I like this company better. Great. Well, what is it doing? What is it announcing? What's coming? What are the owners doing? Like it's 20 years old. You're never going to get a Brittany Hitch in a 20-year-old company that smells like stale popcorn. I'm sorry. Like, it's not that appealing. You got to be moving. You got to have some electricity. There's got to be some excitement. Did you guys know right now that this new group that Brittany's brought to Q Sciences is the fastest growing group in the entire company? Now check this out. They can proudly, because number 2 is 80%, they can proudly walk in you and say, we're 90% right. 90% of the time, if you join with us, with me, not only are you getting your investment back, you're making close to $800 in your first 2 weeks. 90% of the time. That's exciting. I don't care what you're doing. Like, you can't really beat that. And number 3 is the people. You got to be around the right people. I mean, my son says it. Prayers are answered through people. And not only do you need us and the standards of what Q has, see, the standards of what Q is, not our goals, sets us apart. You're going to be judged on how you treat your family. You're going to be judged on how you treat your finances. You're going to be judged on how you grow your faith. We decided to be unorthodox and be out of the box and talk about what matters the most. Did you know most people, when their home life is in order, business is pretty easy. But when your home life is not in order, you know what I'm talking about? Business sucks. See, we're on full display. The higher income you go up in Q, I'm going to warn you, you hang out with me, your fishbowl is going to get real clear. You're going to be judged, and that's the way it should be. Because if we can strengthen people, Q's pretty simple. Now, not only do you need us, we need you. Can I tell you, the last 5 products in Q were brought to us by you, new people. Collagen, terpenes, I can go on and on. I can't wait for you to be a part of our council. I can't wait for you to say, hey, Jake, I just met with this new person, and this is how it went. Well, that didn't go well. No, Jake, it actually sucked. Can we change this? Let's change it. See, when you make decisions together, you own the decision together. Good, bad, and different. So none of us are an MLM guy. We're not out there trying to sell you coaching and books and stupid crap that's fake. We're trying to teach you skills. Skills for your family, skills for your finances, and skills for your business. See, those 3 things have to work. It's not just about finding a mentor who's done it, but they still have to be doing it. And your beliefs must align. See, Brittany and I and Sarah and I and Nick, we get along because they know I don't work on Sundays. That's my religious day. That's my family day. They now know that they should be shutting it down too. They know that when I'm with my wife on Friday nights, we're on dates. That's standards. Now, does everyone like that? No. But if they don't like that, we don't need that here. You shouldn't have to work 8 hours or 80 days a week, 500 million hours a day to make this work. If you are, you're doing it wrong and you're sure as hell aren't having any fun. See, we got to do this differently. And the rest of your presentation, you're going to learn exactly why this is the #1 team with the #1 earner in the company. And lastly, I want to invite you to come out to our Discover event. Be a part of history, the launch of Q Home, the launch of a brand new brand that we've not told anyone about, that will be around an individual we're so excited about. And man, it is going to be a record-setting year. Brittany, thank you for being my friend first, family second, and business partner third. I'll turn it back over to you.
I appreciate you, Jake. Thank you so much. Well, the rest of the presentation is irrelevant after that. I think we can all go to bed. I'm just kidding. All finished. Let me share my screen again. Holy cow. You guys, one of the things that we talk a lot about and that I will talk to you about is the proximity here, the 50-50 partnership and the collaboration that we have with corporate. And that was a great example of that. I sent him a text this morning and I asked him if he'd hop on. He said yes. And here he was, took some time away from his family to share with you why this could be the company for you. So holy cow, I'm like sweaty after that. Like, I can't wait to jump into the new year. Okay. This is one of the things that we talked about. Timing. You guys, timing matters. I've heard before people say that it doesn't, and straight up, we're friends now. They were lying to you. Timing absolutely matters. You either have it or you don't. You can see this basic S curve right here. You'll see this in any type of business, and you can see that we're at the sweet spot. This is the timing that leaders look for when they're looking to build a business. This is when you get to capitalize on all of this momentum before we become a $1 billion company. If you're to go join a $1 billion company right now, that's amazing. That company is incredible. They've made it. They've done it. Congratulations. But it's saturated and there's no growth. And from a business perspective, you want to be here where you can capitalize on the growth. I actually just added this picture. It's very blurry. I need to change that soon, but we were named and put on the cover of this magazine, Insight Success. You guys, this is not a network marketing magazine. This is a business publication. And this was the first time that they ever featured a network marketing company. This was not paid advertisement either. They reached out to us and named us the fastest growing health and wellness company to look out for. That's something that we're really proud of. That's what Jake just said. We're the fastest growing company in this space. So since 2018, since we rebranded, relaunched, we have experienced 1,700% growth year over year. We are in 26 countries currently and growing new markets all the time. So the timing is chef's kiss. This is Dr. K, Dr. Stephen Kimberly. He is who Mark Wilson partnered with when he was starting Q. You guys, he has the white coat. He's the doctor. I am not. I don't even have a college degree. So thank God for Dr. K. He was the editor-in-chief of WebMD for 15 years. He's a naturopath. He's an internal medicine doctor. The guy is brilliant and his standards are really high. So if they do not meet his expectations, it's not going to be on our website. It's not going to be in your home. He also knows that science doesn't stand still. And so neither do we. We are always growing, creating, pivoting, creating. And that is because we own our own products. We don't white label anything, which is incredible when it comes from a business perspective. We are always capitalizing on market trends. You'll see that on our product line. And then as Jake talked about, we have new markets and new verticals, Q Home, coming soon. You guys, that's a $1 trillion industry that we are going to get to capitalize on. I can't even imagine what January is going to look like. Like, holy cow. This is a very small glimpse into our product suite. We have a full suite of products, literally something for everyone. I've actually never had to turn somebody away because we didn't have what they were looking for or what they needed. And here's the thing, because of the collaboration, if we don't have what you're looking for, Jake said it. The last 5 products have come as ideas from people like you. So if we don't have it, let me know. I'll bring it to them. But again, we have something for everybody. And we have products that you'll be on for a long period of time that is like for daily need. And then other stuff that you're just going to feel really quickly. Everything that tastes really great. I'm really, really proud of our full suite of products. So before we move on any further, I do want to invite Courtney. Courtney, if you're on, to unmute. You guys, Courtney is an elite ambassador. She is less than 2 weeks into her business, which is something else on its own. But I know that she is using and loving our products. So Courtney, if you'll unmute and share a little bit.
Hi guys. Yeah, my name is Courtney Vogel. Honestly, choosing one to share, it would be hard because I've already fallen in love with so many, but I would have to say the Q Twist is my favorite so far. I have always actually struggled with anxiety pretty much my entire life, but especially since I became a mom this year, I don't know, after postpartum, it just really hit me. And so I was excited about the Q Twist just to have something that I could take that was a good, clean ingredient, just to help me with my anxiety and the calmness and the focus as well. And you guys, I'm pretty sure we've had a Q box show up at our door like every other day because my husband also can't stop ordering. I'm like, what is this? Because he's just as excited about them, which makes me happy too, that it's not just geared towards, male or female, like it's for everyone, which I'm loving so far. But I just also have to say that the systems that are in place for all of this has just been so easy to share. And it's given me so much confidence and excitement to go out and share with everyone. So I just want to say thank you so much for that too, Brittany, because I know that's huge. Like I am, I've only been in a couple of weeks, but just having that confidence and excitement coming in with all of your help and your mentorship has been huge. So
I'm proud to do this with you, girl. This is amazing. We'll get into the business stuff, but you guys, Courtney has hit the elite position, which is the 4th paid position in the comp plan. And we're going to get into in a little bit what elite means. And it's going to be a whole lot more impressive to you what she has accomplished so quickly when we get there. But I love Twist too. It is amazing. There's different kinds for different benefits. They all taste like candy. So this is one product that I do want to touch on. I'm not going to go into like a full product training. That's not what we're here for, but I do want to talk to you a little bit about Q Core. That is because for me, this is both the foundation of your health and the foundation of your business. It's supplementation made simple. I'm a busy mom. Okay. I now have 3 daughters and I will have the best of intentions to go take supplements. But if I have to go in my kitchen and open like 5 different bottles, I'm probably going to forget and it's probably not going to happen. But if I can just open up an AM packet and have everything that I need in that packet, that's easy. If I can have the PM packet by my bedside or throw it in my bag to travel and it's right there and I just open it and boom, done, that's easy. So this is 4 products in one. The Q Max is a micronutrient supplement for brain and mental health. It fills in the gaps of your diet. You're going to feel a difference on this. Align is for inflammation. Digest is digestive enzymes for any stomach issues, sensitivities. It's really good for your gut. And then obviously our probiotic is for gut health. It's a one-stop shop for your gut. The average amount of time that our customers are on Q Core is like 27 months. So when you're talking about building a business and retention, absolutely amazing. The other fun fact before I move on from this is our number 1 best-selling product revenue-wise, but also all 4 of these products on their own are also in our top 10 bestsellers. So that speaks volumes to me about how powerful these are and how effective they are. Okay, we're going to switch gears here a little bit. One of the things that we talk about in Q is intrinsic value. So when you partner with us, you get amazing products. You get an incredible e-commerce business. You get a fair compensation plan. Those are a given. The intrinsic value comes in of, okay, what else do you get on top of that? Like what's the added value? And here we have a financial freedom movement. And you're going to hear me say this over and over and over again, but we do things a little bit differently here. We don't have a car program. We're not going to tell you that you're going to go earn a free car because those are a scam anyways. I said it. We're not going to tell you to go buy a fancy purse that you can't afford to put on your social media to show what you're making, because that's not smart. That's not how we do things. We want you to save your money. We want you to build up a savings account. We want you to have an emergency fund. We want you to have all of these things in place. And we want to make financial literacy a thing because it's not, and it needs to be. So with that, from day one, when you partner with us, this is not dependent on selling a product. It's not dependent on finding a business partner. You get free financial coaching, one-on-one coaching from our FFM team. You guys, these are not Q Sciences employees. They are third party. They have their own credentials, and they are licensed coaches. When I came to Q, I shared a little bit about the dark place that we were in, but we had like $50,000 of credit card debt. We had no money in checking, no money in savings. Our credit score was in the 500s. That allows you zero freedom. Okay. I went into this meeting so nervous to like bear all of this to somebody. And I left that meeting so excited and encouraged that there was like a way out of this mess. And now, because of working with the FFM, yes, we've been able to make a lot of money here, but because of the coaching that she's given us, she's allowed us to be smart with it and to invest it and to save it and to get life insurance policies in place and to have a SEP IRA. Full transparency, I don't even know what that is, you guys. I just know that it's smart. It's good for our retirement. I let my husband and our coach, Sarah, who happens to be Jake's wife, I let them deal with all of this. And I just do what I'm good at. So I want to encourage you that this is available to you. Again, not dependent on anything that you do in this business. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for the FFM. All right, let's talk about how to make some money. So when you enroll with us, you're going to obviously get your own website, your own e-commerce website. It's 2022. Everyone needs another stream of income. People who used to swear that they would never do a business like this, a business model like this, are now open. Because guess what? My $400 grocery bill, that's usually $400, was $600 this last time. That's inflation. It's real. Everything is more expensive right now, and everybody needs to make more money. So with that, you get your own website, you get your own online wellness store. And the first three ways on this list that you can make money is just by selling the products. You're going to love them. You heard Courtney share about them. You're going to love the way you feel on them. You're going to love the way they taste. But the first three ways is by selling them. So when you make sales, you're going to earn commission on those sales. Based on what you sell, this is number two, based on what you sell, you can also earn a rank in the compensation plan and earn a set paycheck on top of the commission. And if you do those things in a certain time period for the first three ranks, you're going to earn bonuses. And then after that, you're going to keep earning bonuses. Okay. This is getting paid three different ways for doing one thing, and that's just selling products. The next way is to find business partners. It's to find other people like you who also want to build a business. They want to have their own online store as well. And guess what? It's like opening up a franchise all over the world. We're global. We're in 26 countries. So then you get to earn on what all of their online wellness stores sell. You earn a portion of all of that. Then you obviously earn promotional bonuses as you promote through the compensation plan and you earn different positions. And then not only do we have the FFM, the Financial Freedom Movement, but there's a bonus attached to that as well. So when you hit 2,000 in customer volume, or you hit the 4th rank that Courtney is at Elite, you earn a bonus every single month towards the debt or retirement of your choice. It starts at $100 a month. It goes up to $400 a month. And they pay it directly for you. It can be a car payment, a credit card payment, your mortgage, student loans. If you have no debt, it can go towards a 401k, an IRA, some type of retirement fund. This is, again, just goes to show how different we are and the things that we think are important. And setting you up for success financially is one of those things. So this is the comp plan. It's one page. You're not going to have 27 pages of what did I just read. It's one page. It's really simple. It's straightforward. I'm not going to dive super deep into it, but boxes 1, 2, and 3 are the things that I just talked about, the 3 ways to earn on your customer sales. And then down here, this is building a team. Now, if you do have any experience, you might understand this. If not, it's fine. But the way that we build here is 3 legs wide. That's it. And infinite levels in depth. Literally every single order on every single level forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. No cap, no cutoff. It's incredible. There's no charting. There's no needing certain people to get to a certain rank for you to hit your rank. It's completely volume based, which is why what I meant by saying every order on every level counts. It's just volume. So if you look on here, depending on your team's volume, all the people that have partnered with you and with them and all of their customers, all of their sales, based on that volume is going to determine your set paycheck. So I'm a Royal Diamond. You can look down here what my paycheck is, and it's pretty mind-blowing. We don't do averages. So whatever it says right there, that's what you're going to make. There's no guessing. There's no wondering what it's going to be. If you need to make $4,000 a month, then you know what? You have to go get 25,000 in team sales. Okay. And you're going to get 4,000. It's not going to be 3,000. It's not going to be 3,500. It's going to be $4,000 every single time. I love that we don't do averages. The standard of compensation plans in this industry pays out about 32% back to the fields. This comp plan, you guys, it pays 46 to 50% back to the fields. And what Jake will tell you, because he wrote this comp plan, is that that's just fair. Like, to me, I'm like, holy cow, this is so generous. But he's like, no, this is fair. And you deserve to be paid what's fair. And we're not used to that. And so this is just really refreshing. And it's so amazing. So anyways, once you understand the comp plan, it's very simple. I have a 9-minute video that you can ask for and watch. It's on my YouTube. But it's straightforward, it's straight up. And I've never seen anything like it. These are our Christmas cash bonuses that we have on the table. So I'm not going to get into the numbers again, but what you do need to know about this is that you have to start your business this month. So by tomorrow night, to be able to earn these bonuses, you're still going to have all of January to hit these levels and to earn all this extra cash. But you do have to go through the system and enroll by tomorrow night. So that's what I would highly encourage you to do. Okay, Ashley, one of my newest business partners, Ashley, if you'll unmute, you guys, you have to hear her story. Just like Courtney, she has hit elite in a very short period of time. And I'm not going to steal your story. So Ashley is a mama of 2. She is business minded, which is why it's no surprise that she's having so much success here so fast. But Ashley, if you'll just share a little bit.
Yeah. Hi, guys. My name is Ashley Pfluger. So happy and just honored to be on here tonight. So Britt, thank you so much for inviting me. So guys, I actually watched a presentation that was very, very, very similar to what you guys are seeing right now when I was looking into getting started with Q. So for me, I was looking for a place where I could make an income, have the freedom of time with my kids. I have 2 little kids, just like Brittany said. I wanted to go somewhere where I could be a leader and truly make an impact on other people's lives and grow an organization of people who were also winning, and it wasn't just me. And so just like Courtney was saying, the systems that we have in place here, they're simple. We have incredible mentorship with Brittany, and I believe that the mentorship we have with her has so much to do with the success that we're having as a team. So exactly 2 weeks ago today, it's been the craziest 2 weeks of my life. I started with Q, and earlier today I hit the rank of elite, just like Brittany said. And the coolest thing about that is that, yes, I hit, these ranks, but I got to FaceTime the girls on my team, and I got to tell them how they've been in for, a week and a half, 2 weeks, and they've hit their first, second, third rank. And we got to celebrate that together as a team, seeing our chats blowing up today with our paychecks hitting our accounts from last week. And I just know as we go into this next season of Q Home and into 2023, I know things are just going to go up from here. And I'm just so, so happy to be here. So thanks so much for having me, Brittany.
I'm so proud of you. And I'm glad that you mentioned that, because that's something that I missed. Is she said our weekly checks hit our accounts. So everything that this new group and everyone who is already in this business, everything that we have done last week, we got paid for today. And whatever we do by tonight, we get paid for next Friday. We get paid every single Friday. You're not having to work for a month and then waiting till halfway through the next month to get your paycheck. We get paid weekly, which is incredible. So thank you, Ashley. This is literally just a pit stop, just the beginning for you guys. You guys heard Jake say it. You're the fastest growing team in this company, setting records. It's such a privilege to be a part of. I'm so proud of you guys. Okay, so back to the topic of intrinsic value. What else do you get for being here? You get access to our MyQFit app and that fitness platform. It's run by this power couple, Stacy and Kimball Jensen. They are some of my favorite people just as friends, but they are so knowledgeable in the fitness space. In this app, there's every single type of workout that you could want, every type of program. They run you through it all. You can track your workouts in there. You can have a meal method. You can track your macros. There's chats and accountability and challenges. You can message directly with our trainers. It's not a bot. It's not just a computer. Like, you're actually talking to them and getting support from them. So this is something that you as an ambassador get for free for being in Q. And it's also something that your preferred customers get when they have a subscription in place. They also get this for free. So this is something that you are absolutely going to love. So speaking of your customers, we have everything already in place for you to be able to retain your customers. We're huge on retention. So for you as the ambassador and your customers, when your subscriptions run, you earn rewards points. So they pile up and then you get to turn them in for free products. It's amazing. They have their own customer support, their own order management. They have the same wholesale pricing that we do. There's a money back guarantee, no risk. So we're good to go on that end. So for you becoming an ambassador, for $99 for the whole year, there's no hidden monthly costs. There's no monthly website fees. It's just straight up. For $99 a year, you get our ARC business app. So just like we own our own products, we also own our own technology. And our app is amazing. It's sleek, it's simple, and it allows you to run your business from your phone. You get the MyQFit app. You get free shipping on your subscription for the whole year. And obviously your e-commerce website. So this is the premium option. There's also a basic enrollment option that gives you all of this minus the free shipping. And normally that's $39 a year. But until tomorrow night, it's only $10. So you get to choose your enrollment. You get to choose the $10 enrollment or the $99 enrollment, and then you pick your products. You have to pick 100 PV worth of products. So for example, the Q Core that I raved about, that's 100 PV. So if you jump in with Q Core, 100 PV, boom, you're done, you're commission qualified, you're going to love your products, okay? So you choose your enrollment, you choose your products. There's no set packs. You can choose whatever you want, but that's what that looks like. The reason that I am so confident in what I'm sharing with you, and that I know that we can take you from A to B, from whatever you want. You tell me what you want to make, we can show you how to get there. It's because we have simple systems already in place. And one thing that I love is we all do the same system company-wide. And part of the system that I want to share with you is unless you were invited by Courtney or Ashley, whoever invited you tonight has not had to do or say a word. And does that seem simple to you? I think so. That's what this system looks like. You just get to invite people to come take a look and hear about this from somebody else. And then if it's a good fit, then we launch your business in your first 24 to 48 hours to set you up for success, to earn your investment back by next Friday, and then maybe a little bit extra to supplement your income, whatever that looks like for you. So in closing, I want to talk a little bit about the culture and how it's different here. And I think hopefully you've been able to feel that being on this call and hearing from our owner himself. This picture right here is actually a lot of what we talked about. One, this is Jake's lodge that he's up at right now that I hope you all get to Silver Summit in 2023 for some amazing business training. But this is our council retreat up at the lodge testing one of the versions of our collagen. Because here's the thing, if we don't like it, we're not going to sell it. And so we get to be a part of the process. So this was one of the versions. I'm pretty sure this version was really tart and it was not good. And we said, and we just kept perfecting it until it was great. So we have a very different culture. We have councils that we have a voice in the fields. The comp plan, it rewards the correct behaviors. Because we get volume on infinite levels, you have top leaders reaching down to the bottom, working and helping with the newest person. And that is not normal in this industry. We have a true partnership with corporate. I think, again, you've seen that, hearing from Jake himself tonight. And then those 5 F's that we've touched on: faith, family, friends, fitness, and finances. And if you're going to make it here in Q, whether you want to or not, you're going to be encouraged and pushed to level up in every single one of those areas. The first 2, faith and family, are always going to come first, non-negotiable, no matter what. But the other 3 are also important to focus on. So at the end of the day, you guys, this was a smart business decision. And that's why I came here. We have consumable products that need to be taken every day, ordered every month to feel your best. Now, I'm never going to claim to heal, treat, cure, diagnose anything, but our products are going to make your life better. And the business is going to make your life better. The comp plan is competitive, it's aggressive, and most of all, it's just fair. Again, I've never seen a better one. The market is unsaturated. If you were to go tell a friend, a family member, a neighbor about Q Sciences, you guys, they're 99% probably not going to have heard of us. And that is exciting. And that speaks to the timing. And then there's obviously tax benefits that come with owning your own business. So I know we went a little long tonight, but I hope you felt like it was worth it to be able to hear from Jake. Again, thank you for being open. Thank you for being open to listening and taking a look at this. And if you do think that this is a good fit for you, get with whoever invited you to this, and they're going to help get you set up for success. And I honestly can't think of better timing to dive into something like this than a brand new year, a fresh start. Lately, Jake's been talking about not goals, but standards. Think about the standards that you want to set for yourself and your life and your family going into the new year. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good night.